Basically, people are driving around with ticking time bombs.
Auto experts say the airbags designed to keep you safe could kill you. Since 2008, more than 37 million vehicles with 50 million airbags have been subject to the Takata airbag recall, but only a fraction of car owners have acted, with nearly 60% of inflators untouched.
At this point in the U.S., there have been at least 15 people killed, over 180 people injured in relation to rupturing Takata airbag inflators.
So this is the actual business side of the airbag. Basically, it's sort of like a landmine.
Mike Alton has worked on cars for 35 years and says he's never seen a recall this large.
Inside this, it's full of an explosive powder, ammonium nitrate or some other type of powder. The manufacturers use different stuff, and it's ready to go. It's got an electrical connection in the back, and when a power and ground is applied to this, it actually ignites it, just like a model rocket igniter or maybe the igniter on your gas grill.
In less than a second, the airbag shoots out at 50 miles per hour. Unfortunately, in many of the Takata airbags, shrapnel does too. Alton says the ignition powder Takata used solidified over time, plugging up holes meant to relieve pressure.
They used a cheaper chemical in the ammonium than they needed to.
Stephanie Erdman learned about the Takata problems firsthand when shrapnel exploded into her face during a minor crash. Now she's a part of Honda's national awareness campaign to replace the recalled parts.
I'm lucky to be alive. Others haven't been so fortunate.
In late 2014, Honda says it began using an alternative parts supplier that used a different type of propellant and stopped using Takata airbags in all their vehicles in 2016. That one automaker says it's changed between 60 to 70% of airbags in its vehicles. In all, 33 car manufacturers were affected by the Takata recall and 181 different model vehicles dating from 2001 to 2017.
These airbags were put in up till very recently, in part because of lawyers wrangling with the federal government saying that, well, yes, it was made by Takata, and yes, it's an airbag inflator, but the chemicals were slightly different, and there's no quick demonstrable proof that it's exactly the same.
In January of 2017, Takata was ordered to pay $1 billion to victims of the faulty airbags and to car manufacturers for replacements. Takata filed for bankruptcy in early 2018. In February, they released a statement on their website stating in part that they would, quote, continue to make every effort to consummate the transactions and rebuild our business. But experts say if your vehicle is part of the recall, worry about calling your dealer immediately.
If for some reason they're telling you they don't have the parts, you should demand a loaner vehicle until they can give you that replacement airbag. Again, you don't want to be driving around with this for any longer than you have to be.
We contacted multiple state and federal agencies. None could provide data on how many affected vehicles are in New Hampshire. However, additional airbags are scheduled to be recalled by December of 2019, bringing the total number of affected vehicles between 65 to 70 million. If you are not sure if your vehicle is under a recall, go to WMUR.com and look for this story. Mike Cherry, WMUR News 9.